I'm ED Dave K, and I'm going to talk to you about constant contact. I've used it for years. Epicure has an amazing template that comes out every month, and I don't have to do anything except personalize it a tiny bit and hit send, and it takes, really like under half an hour at the most, even uploading a new regular database list. My last email that I sent after season launch had hundreds and dollars of orders. Now, sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes I just have a bunch of unsubs. But what it does is it reminds everybody to open their Epicure and get using it. If it does nothing other than that, it's worthwhile. So let's go in and look at a standard template. So this is how they come. I didn't use the one for January 1st because I knew I'd be sending one for season launch. So if we just open the template here, you'll be able to get an idea of what they look like. They're usually loaded around the first of every month. And I'm going to show you how to add and remove segments. Okay, so the cool thing is when you're working in the template, anytime you add and remove something, it's already color matched by Epicure because it's part of the template settings. Now, apologies for the fact that I live in woods and my Wi-Fi is being challenging today. I've been having challenging Wi-Fi for a couple of days. Now, the other cool thing is you can upload your template, your contacts from your back office. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so here is the standard template from Epicure. This is what it looks like if I do nothing. It's a gorgeous email and I can send it. Okay, so this is their email. What a couple of things I want to show you. If you want to add, say, like a little extra box yourself. So you just grab on the left-hand side here. Let's say I've got text. I want to add in a little text box for myself. Watch as I grab that. Now you see where the little red line is? That's where the box is going to go, or the pink line. So if I put it here, the box is going to go here, or it's going to go there, it's going to go there. So, it's just a matter of not letting go of the box until you know where you want it or hitting undo. So let's say I decided I wanted to put a text box there. Now I can type in it, right? I've got a blank text box. Well, so with some sample ideas, and I can type. Now, standardly, I do increase the darkness of the font a little bit because I find that with my old eyeballs, I need that a tiny bit darker. So I just go one notch darker. But other than that, I don't mess with the template. I just leave it as is. Now, you can though edit the links to your own website. Okay, so let's learn more. Okay, so here's a button. This is one of Epicure's buttons. This takes them to your website. So let's go look at the link. We're just going to edit the hyperlink. And we can see that this website is going to go to epicure.com. Fantastic. Well, let's make it go to our website. So in my case, I would just type my name, Dana KL, whoopsie, dot up with a dot. And then that's my personalized website, right? Now you could go to the website, go to your own personalized website, grab the link, come back here and place it. But it's really just easier to change the little piece of the link from the generic epicure.com to yours. So I would do that with all of the links that are going to Epicure's website. I will redirect them to my own website. Sorry, my computer's freezing. Here we go. Okay, so I would do that with all of them. Now, this is an Epic Life Challenge link. I'm not going to change that. That has nothing to do with me specifically. Okay, so now here's where it gets fun. I cannot use, well, I can use this template, and though I choose not to, because there's no way to save it. And if I'm going to use these little like Facebook links, if I'm going to edit this, I have to go and find the new Facebook link, the new Instagram link, my group links. I have to go find all of those links and relink them every month. Now, if you want to do that, rock your boots. Otherwise, I just have my links as text so that I can copy and paste from one template to the other. And I'll show you that in a minute. But basically, if you want to change this, of course, I can delete these little buttons just by hitting, boom, they're gone, right? And or I can just click on them and add my link. It's really just like any old hyperlink. So right here, here's a link. Anything I want to link. Let's imagine I want to turn this into a link. I'm going to hit link. I'm going to say that I want it to go to a web page, and then I can grab whatever web link that I want it to go to and do that. So anything can be linked. Okay. Now, super important thing before you finish your email is to do this check and preview. So watch this. It's going to check for errors. And it's going to tell me if I have any. So it's saying that I have basic text. Oh, wait, you didn't fix your text. It's saying that my dates are okay, and it's saying that all my links work. Now, if I had a broken link, it would tell me and I could go fix it. Okay, so that's really as simple as editing. Now let's see, if I drag in a button, let's see how cool this is. Watch, drag over a button. Just get the little pink where I want it to be. It is a little bit of playing around to you sort of get comfortable. Oh, there it is. Nope. This is actually my computer. Let's just put my button there, shall we? Because that's where it's going to be. So I could say, join my group, and then I could link the group. But look at that, the button's already the right color. I don't have to do anything, okay? How awesome is that? So of course, I don't really want a button there. That's kind of awkward. But you can learn more about how to use this piece by doing the constant contact training, which is huge. Now, what I want to show you is the signature, and I want to show you the tracking of the links. Because the cool thing about constant contact versus a regular email is you can see what people have clicked. You can see which things pique their interest. So let's go look at the one that I sent for season launch. Now, I have a really low open rate. Part of that is that a lot of my customers have been around for 20 years. They are probably, maybe might be a consultant or somebody else's customer by now, and they're probably not opening my email anymore. When you're starting sort of with a newer, fresher customer base, you're not going to have that. You're not going to have 2,000 sends, and you're also going to have better interaction rates. So you can see here, 451 people have changed their email since I had it in my Epicure system. But 78 people clicked on different things in the email. Okay, so you can see here that 70 people clicked the catalog link. So I could follow up with those 70 people if they haven't placed an order or just reach out generally. Of course, I'm not going to go, hey, I saw you clicked a link in my email. I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to reach out and go, hey, did you see the new catalog? Are you excited about what's here? I'd love to connect with you and see if there's anything new that we can get you, maybe even by hosting your own class to get it for free. So if I had a specific hosting link in this email, I could see who wanted to check out the host special, right? So the links are the clicks are super helpful for you to see who's checking out your email. Now, let's talk about contacts. Wait, let's go look at my subject line in this email. Okay. Let's go look at the details of this email because I'll show you what I do for the subject line. We're just going to end up looking at it as a preview because, of course, it's already done. Let's just scroll down here quickly. So this is what I've done. This one is super basic. I actually didn't put all my social links in because I was in a hurry to get it out fast. But normally I would have see me on Instagram, find me on Facebook, and I would just copy and paste that same content from an old constant contact email into my new one without having to do all the links. And something went horribly wrong with my photo. It's not supposed to be that small, but I also set this out in like 5 minutes. So there really wasn't, I didn't spend the time to tweak it, and I had great response because it was season launch. Okay, so let's talk about how often I send these out. I send one out monthly. I send the one that I get from Epicure, and we have a blank template. So if we're going to go back into our campaigns, I could use one of their campaigns. I could remove sections. I can add sections. I can also just do a really simple blank email. So one of the ones that we have here, oh, I can't even think where to find that. Offhand, okay, I know there's a blank template, but offhand from this page, I'm not sure where to find it. But I do prefer to take the design to Epicure emails for the most part and just remove sections or rewrite them because my signature is already there, everything's there, and I don't have to sort of start over, okay? So that's typically what I would do. Now let's look at your contacts. You're going to get these from your back office for the most part. Let me show you how you can do that. It's super simple and easy. So we're just going to load the contacts here so you can see what it looks like. Now, you're just going to go into your My Epicure contacts. Let's pull that over. So here's what your My Epicure looks like. this little button at the top. Now this has to be done on a desktop, but you can export to a CSV file. That's just going to download a file into your hard drive, onto your downloads, and then you're going to go find it and you're going to upload it here. So in my contacts, I want to, hang on, I think maybe I have to create a list. No, I usually can just upload contacts. Sorry, everything changes. It's like Facebook. As soon as you know something, it's done again. So we're going to just go to contacts. There we go. Oh, okay. So we're going to add contacts. Okay. So we're going to upload from a file. So if you've got the back office download, which you do, you're just going to upload from a file. All you're going to do here is say that you have implied permission. I'm going to go and find the file. Now, I don't believe I have one downloaded to use at this moment. You're going to find the file. You're just going to simply hit upload, and then all your contacts are there. You're going to add them to a list, maybe like customers, January 2021, and then you can send your email, okay? Now, don't be surprised when people unsubscribe. It happens all the time. The beautiful part of this, even if nobody clicks your links, even if nobody orders from you right away, it's building community. It's showing people that there's ideas, and it's reminding people to open their Epicure and get using it. So that alone, you know what, here's the thing, for the amount that it costs, if I get $100 in orders a month, or over the course of the year get a larger amount, or get some bookings, it's paid for itself. When I sent out the season launch one, I had over $700 in orders, as well as a few bookings. Now I have a large established customer base, and though that does tend to happen every few months when I send an email out, sometimes there's like crickets and a bunch of unsubs, and other times the orders come flooding in. So I just trust the process, know that it's not going to result in, you know, a slew of orders every time. And so people are going to open their cupboards, they're going to use their Epicure, they're going to fall in love, and then you're going to need to do a reorder or reach out to me with questions or book a class later. Okay, let me just check my list, make sure I covered everything. Yeah, I think that's how often. Now, here's the thing. I have a super robust customer group. If I didn't have a super robust customer group, and of course I've worked hard to make that happen, I would send an email more often. But because most of my most engaged customers who spend the most, who cook the most, are in my customer group, I'm only sending one a month. But feel free to send one, you know, more than once a month if that's what you think will work for your customer base. I would just use the general basic template, do a little short thing. Now, when you're looking for people to, let's say, join your customer group or just sharing about a small thing, send a really basic email. Send like 2 segments. Remove everything else and just send something that says, join my customer group on Facebook, and then list all the benefits for them, of course. You always list the benefits of how come they want to join you there. And then you can just send a super simple basic email out. Those can get a lot of clicks and a lot of interaction because there isn't much for people to figure out what to do. Okay, that's Constant Contact in a nutshell. Do the Constant Contact training if you have any questions. It's really robust and helpful. And there you go. When you've got your email, you can schedule it for a certain date and time, or you can send it right away. I love using this super easy system, and Epicure designs the gorgeous emails for us. Thanks, everyone, and enjoy your Constant Contact.